with favor.
I thought I was streaming from both.
And I know that to be
Facebook
true because
and
there have been a lot of
YouTube.
people
I just fixed it.
that misdiagnosed you with failure. But God says there's going to
Good
be
morning.
a residue and the weight of favor on your life this summer that's literally going to blow your mind. You're about to get favor to walk through doors that you've never walked through before. Favor in certain relationships, favor with a contract, favor with a meeting, favor with some divine connections. You have been diagnosed with favor. It was born into your DNA. It's in your pedigree. It's in your genealogy. It's in the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you handle yourself, in your creativity, in your gift. You've been diagnosed with favor. And if you agree with his word, I need you to type, God was right.
Boy, God been right my whole life. Okay, it ain't never been a time when God has been wrong. Never. For me. I just adjusted it. I thought I was on YouTube and Facebook, but now I am. I fixed it. For those of you that came in on the back end, I will read the prayer again. And the prayer is Psalm 119, 105, verse 105. And it reads, your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. So that means, I want to stay focused on my path, even in spite of, hey, you guys, I see y'all now. I thought I already had it on YouTube. My apologies, because I didn't have it up there. I looked up top like, wait a minute, I don't see YouTube. So I'm just in a very, very, the affirmations just are helping me because lately I've been feeling, yes, I will do that, Kathy. I will do that. I will do this. So what I do need right now is just people to share the fashion show, the tickets for the fashion show. I will be taking the price down sometime today, and I will be posting it. As far as anything else, I'm working on contacting the Red Cross in Houston. I'm working on, we had contacted an adult sickle cell facility, and I'll get back to the affirmations. We had contacted an adult sickle cell facility, but they don't seem to be what we need. So tomorrow, I'm going to reach out to St. Jude's in Houston because I know that they have a sickle cell unit there. What else? Everything else we pretty much have together. Is just the lack of ticket sales right now. It's just the lack of ticket sales. The growth of the page has not really moved. I do need to reach out to a couple of people regarding that. Some of the things that are on the page, I'm going to be deleting because it's getting too boggled up with a lot of unnecessary things. But and this is why I tend to take on everything on my own, Kathy, because of the fact that people sign up for things, but they put more interest into other thing. And I only thing that this leaves me to feel is that the people that they are connected to has caused them to turn their back on me. I can't see it being no other way, because what happened? You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But when you ghost people like that and you claim to, when you claim all these other things, it's not okay. It's not okay to say, hey, I'm going to do your outreach, Kathy, right? And then you ain't heard from me, you ain't seen me, you ain't nothing. And then you see me over on 2K page cutting up in the comments, talking a whole bunch of crap over there or wherever. You see me on Instagram, cutting up on Instagram, or you see me in another place, but you signed up to help out in this, oh, it's so great what you're doing. I think sickle cell needs to be talked about. I think come on now, to a point where even some of the ideas that we had over here, you went and you put them other places, and that's all fine and dandy. But how do you just ghost somebody you claim you was finna look out for in this situation, knowing that everything has been paid for, knowing that all the extras are only going to be able to be given if we raise the money for them, and in raising money for it, it has to be through the fashion show. It's just so many. It has to be through ticket sales. There's so many things that I could go into right now that is just not even the place for. So that's what I really need in the moment. Okay. And I got lives that I have to do. Yes, Phyllis, but it don't work like that. I got lives that I got to do on every platform, and I will get to all of them today. But just to update you all on several things, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's really, really sad, but this is where we are. And I could show you, I've reached like, yo, you upset, you this, you that. Some of the people don't even come on RoAsia no more, which just lets me know you will never hear for what RoAsia Foundation stands for. Because if you were here for what it stands for, then you'd still be here. You'd come and do a hashtag replay. You come and you do this or that or the other. You be supportive like you once was, but you're not. But you can sow into everything else, which I can't control people, but it's just the mere fact of what you sign up for. Be a woman of your word. I can't respect a person that can't be a woman of their word. And then if you want to ghost me, don't ghost me, baby. Tell me to my face. I'd rather you tell me than for me to be seeing you all over the internet. And then when I could see you in a comment and send you a text message. The same time I see you in a comment, you won't reply to my text message, but you talking all over the internet. That's not cool. It's not cool. You feel me? So let's play this one more time, and then we'll keep going.
So starting today and this entire summer, you have been diagnosed with favor. And I know that to be true because there have been a lot of people that misdiagnosed you with failure. But God says there's going to be a residue and the weight of favor on your life this summer that's literally going to blow your mind. You're about to get favor to walk through doors that you've never walked through before. Favor in certain relationships, favor with a contract, favor with a meeting, favor with some divine connections. You have been diagnosed with favor. It was born into your DNA. It's in your pedigree. It's in your genealogy. It's in the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you handle yourself, in your creativity, in your gift. You've been diagnosed with favor. And if you agree with this word, I need you to type, God was right.
God was right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the ticket prices down. My G baby. It was Deshawn's date yesterday. Oh, she's so gorgeous. I got up late because this morning I was feeling horrible. All of Bonnie's internet aunties and internet grandmas are here too. But I'm just not doing wake up with RoAsia, even though it's afternoon. But I was feeling horrible this morning. I think I cried for like 2 hours in so much pain. But I'm up now, and thank you so much for the photos. Sorry, you guys. That's my grandbaby. So nothing has been said or anything. So what I'm going to do now is take the price down. Let me see. 1 second. And we'll keep going. I'm going to lower the price of the tickets back to the early bird special. And I'm going to leave it there for a while. I can't say how long it will be left there, but in order for us to continue to generate funds, like I want to do the 360 booth. I want to have these different things there. I want to, so when the price is lowered, if you guys can just share the flyer, that would be great. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I haven't missed you on the last week from work, hopefully. Okay. Okay. So I just don't like it. And if I could be very, very honest with you all in this space, y'all know who it is. And I'm just so, oh yeah, I was in a lot of pain this morning, but I'm just so still in like a wow. And I have no reason to come and fake the funk or anything like that with y'all. You know, there was a time when I would have been just came out with it and just straight up just been a complete, you know what I'm saying? I can't put that much energy into it. I just don't get how you down with somebody, then all of a sudden you're not down with them. But you know what I think it is? I think it's because of the feeling you have to stick it to these other two people, to stick it to them. You ain't got enough time to stay focused on what you was helping me with because you want to stick it to them. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what's popping on the internet. RoAsia ain't popping on the internet. So if RoAsia was popping on the internet, then would it be different? It's like so many things that you can play in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't gave a reason why you just ghost me and everything you said you was gonna do. So let's continue. Thank you so much, Mama Pamela. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so and I'm not kidding y'all. If Tanya was here right now, Tanya would tell y'all. Tanya takes care of her mother. You see? And I'm not going to I'm tired of the sugarcoating. I'm tired of coming here and she knows. She knows all the things that people signed up to do to help. And they just have completely just said F me. So so when you move like that, it's almost like you want to see me fail. You don't want to see prosperity in the foundation. You don't want to see awareness be brought. You don't want to see these things transpire. You don't want any of that. But at the same time, it was no doubt. I've not put my name on anything and didn't show up. I have not. I have never done that. Even if we at odds, I'm going to stay in it for what I signed up for. And then after that, we could go our separate ways. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My sister's looking forward to this. Everything that I have going on over here. And I'm telling you, when it has came down to Tanya doing everything, and outside of that, she takes care of her mother. Imagine that. Tanya has literally done everything. Noble has sat up and looked up places and looked up things and did this, that, and the other. But what happened to the people that was there? But if you look online, they all in the groups. They all over the whole, Luke and Dookie situation. It is so disheartening. It is so, I'm talking about to a point where I've literally asked people like, yo, what your beef is with me? What the problem is? Yes, decisions were made based on people saying they would help and support. I'm telling y'all, and I'm trying to tell y'all and be very open in the most the most honest way that I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? The most honest way that I possibly can. And I'm not trying to drag nobody. I'm just telling y'all what is the honest to God truth is. How is that? How is that? But then you needed me. And I showed up for you. Like, wow, it's this is what it is for me. This is what it is for me. Just a complete wow. A complete wow. Let's keep going.
See, what you think is a coincidence is God's placement for you. He placed you in that family. They crazy, but there's some things that God had to teach you. There's some things that he had to develop on the inside of you. There's some things you had to build up a tolerance against for the purpose that he has called you to. And we fight the place so hard. Oh, come on, y'all. We fight the job that God placed us in.
Hi, my shot time sister. It's really sad. It's really sad.
We fight the people God placed us around. We fight the church he planted us in. Well, they don't do it like that. They don't play my songs. They don't do what I want. I like them more like woo. They want to woo, woo, woo. And I don't know. And God said, maybe you're an answer for something that's supposed to happen that I see up at. See what you.
I have went to Tanya in tears. Okay, and a lot of people, oh, you don't have to. Let me tell you something. This is where we come. All right. And I'm just I have tried to sit up and just act like it's no big. It's a very much a big deal. And it just shows me. It really just shows me how people do. How they do. I have went to her and I have asked her to do all, and even in stuff that I didn't have to ask. It does feel so intentional to me, and I'm trying not to get emotional right now. I really am, but it really feels intentional. It really feels like that, right? It really feels like that. It really feels intentional. Really, from secretaries to oh, I'm going to look into this. Oh, I'm going to print this letter. Oh, I'm going to print that letter. Oh, this will be done. Oh, that'll be done. And then nothing. So the tickets right now are $100, and they will be $100 to further notice. The only way that we can continue to proceed in things of where I see them going is that I continue to push. So this is where it is. This is what I'm doing. It just is hurting. It's really much hurting. And then I'm trying not to stress out about it, but it's very much so hurting. Let's continue.
The way you know it's something that is good for you and God for you is two are better than one only if they help you succeed. Are the relationships you are in right now helping you succeed? Or do they make you more like how you don't want to be? Do they make you do things that you vowed never to do? Do you gossip with those people and
without
you're
saying
trying to change
a
your
word?
Language? Are those the people that discourage you instead of encourage you? Are those the people that you stay around because of time served?
Yeah, it means a whole lot to me.
No new friends, but you are staying the same. And the reason you're
and the
staying
crazy
the same,
part is I took a lot of what meant a lot to other people, and because it meant a lot to them, it meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can't go and do what you do or do what you're doing, but you should never sign up for something that you're not going to stay committed to. And then just say F me without saying F me.
It's because you are not getting people around you who are helping you succeed. If you're always living in the glory days, that means you're not making new memories. If you're always talking about what we did in college and remember last summer, and I can't wait to turn up again, God is saying, is that what you're living for? I need you to get around some people that will help you succeed. The way you know it's something that is good for you and God for you is two are better than one only if they help you succeed. Are the relationships you are in right now helping you succeed? Or do they make you more like how you don't want to be? Do they make you do things that you vowed never to do? Do you gossip with those people and you're trying to change your language? Are those the people that discourage you instead of encourage you? Are those the people that you stay around because of time served? You don't want no new best friends. No new friends, but you are staying the same. And the reason you're staying the same is because you are not getting people around you who are helping you succeed. If you're always living in the glory days, that means you're not making new memories. If you're always talking about what we did in college and remember last summer, and I can't wait to turn up again, God is saying, is that what you're living for? I need you to get around some people that will help you succeed.
Lord, where are they? Lord, where are they? I need to be around people that are going to help me succeed. Where are they? I will put them over there. Excuse me, you all. I will definitely put them over there. I thought I was out of camera cleaning out my nose. Sorry. But where are those people? You understand what I'm saying? Where are they? Where are they? And I know what I've done for folks. I know what I've used my platform for people. It is such a disappointing hurt when I know I made it my business to put it out there, to help. And this means the world to me. My sister's life and every other person living with sickle cell disease. It means the world to me. And you can really, really sit and not even come to me and own that you just said F me and F what I got going on. You can't even own that. You can't even allow me to hear that. That's such a coward way of acting and behaving, but you got so much energy to stand bold and strong and everything else. Where was all these bold and strong people with? Let's continue.
God didn't bring you this far to lose. Keep your head up and keep fighting. Forget all the strongest soldier stuff. God put you in this battle because he knew wasn't nobody gonna ride for him as hard as you do. When the enemy showed up to God's doorstep and he said, I want a battle, God needed somebody on the front line and he chose you. He didn't choose you by accident. He didn't choose you for no reason. He chose you because he know when the going
That's exactly what they do. They watch and they clap for my downfall. They in the bushes for my downfall. They all around for my downfall. But that's not going to happen. But that's exactly what it is. Exactly. People can break me. People can upset me. People can emotionally hurt me. People can physically hurt me. But emotional hurt is just as much as physical hurt. People can't, only way I can be mentally hurt is if I mentally hurt myself. But the fact that the way women are disgusting creatures when it comes to being bold in your stance. You can ignore somebody until you need them. And when you need them, then they're good. When you don't need them no more, you push them back under the rug, baby. You can't push me nowhere. You can't.
You upset with God saying no, and you don't even realize had he not said no, you would never hear him say yes. God is trying to set you up to be somebody people look up and not somebody people look over, but you got to be honest and assess where you are. God has already given you everything you need, but it's going to take everything you got. So fam, if this is really what you want to do, let's do it. Because I promise you, it ain't a demon in hell that can do anything with you.
It sure ain't. It ain't a demon in hell nor a demon on earth.
This ain't where you belong, and it's not where you going to stay. You just passing through. You're passing through. So every hater, doubter, naysayer, every single one of them will remember your face when you you make it to the top. You done fought for everything you have. You done fought for your dreams.
I fought for everything I have. My dreams, my families, friends, foes, fought for them.
Fight like it's yours and don't stop swinging until you win.
And I'm going to keep fighting for
Your
it.
mindset has to be anything that stands against me will be defeated. So if they stack the odds against you, guess what? The odds going to have to get it too. And if you're going to say it, stand on it. Stand on that for the rest of the year. Watch where God takes you. Fam, God didn't bring you this far to lose. Keep your head up and keep fighting. Forget all the strongest soldier stuff. God put you in this battle because he knew what nobody gonna ride for him as hard as you do. When the enemy showed up to God's doorstep and he said, I want a battle, God needed somebody on the front line and he chose you. He didn't choose you by accident. He didn't choose you for no reason. He chose you because he know when the going gets tough and the bullets start flying, you ain't gonna do no running. You're gonna be right there standing the whole time on all 10. Like, if this is what we gotta do, let's do it. God know everything you done been through. So when the enemy come up saying, I want to tempt somebody, God say, I recommend this one to you. Just so I can
Thank you so much, Denise.
They done been through way worse than what you
I love you on purpose, too.
Gonna break them? All right, cool. Go ahead. I'm gonna show you something.
Let me adjust my air because I'm getting hot, y'all.
Experience in their life, and if they even experience half of it, they'll fold every single time. And out of all the things you could possibly do, you want to complain? You complaining about the greatest thing that could ever possibly happen to you. And it's not that you get to a point where you can trust God, that God has gotten to a point where he can trust you. You're right. Everybody don't go through this, but God can look at you and say, I can trust you to go through this. Whatever it may be, it had to happen. You had to go through the breakup. You had to lose the job. They had to reject you. The deal couldn't go through. And it's not because God don't love you. It's because he loved you so much, he refused to let you settle. You upset with God saying no, and you don't even realize had he not said no, you would never hear him say yes. God is trying to set you up to be somebody people look up and not somebody people look over, but you got to be honest in a sense where you are.
Now, don't get me wrong, you all. I am so grateful in the purchases and all that, okay? So I don't want, this is why I really be reluctant to say certain things, because I'm not trying to make you all feel a certain way. I'm not trying to make you all feel like you don't. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just sharing where I am. All right. And baby, this lash is about to, y'all know, this is the longest I've had lashes on in a minute, baby. Okay. This lash is lashing. But my whole point is, this is not about who did what and how. No. It's merely about what I just stated. It's merely about me still wanting my event to be meaningful, to be what I expected it to be when I had a whole team of people that was supposed to be helping me. Then they just fell by the wayside, and I don't understand why. I don't understand, not even giving me an explanation, but you can put so much energy into something that you didn't even sign up for. You were asked to do, just like you were asked to be a part of this over here. You were asked to do something, and some of them weren't even asked. They just spend their time doing other bull crap. So I don't want nobody to feel like this is not me trying to push anybody into anything. This is just me explaining to you all where I am. My caption, stay on the path. Despite everything that's going on, I have to stay on the path. I have to stay on the path to push forward for RoAsia. I have to stay on the path to push forward for the seasonings and the sauces. I have to stay on the path to push forward for Nevaeh's winner. I have to stay on the path for all these things, and I have had people that act like they signed up to be supportive of what I have going on, as well as I've done the same. You all have seen me everywhere. You don't see any of these people.
Already giving you everything you need, but it's gonna take everything you got. So fam, if this is really what you want to do, let's do it. Because I promise you, it ain't a demon in hell that can do anything with you. The only reason why it's so uncomfortable is because God is showing you this ain't where you belong and it's not where you're gonna stay. You just passing through. You're passing through. So every hater, doubter, naysayer, every single one of them will remember your face when you make it to the top. You done fought for everything you have. You done fought for your dreams, fought for your family, fought for your relationships. And if you haven't noticed yet, you're pretty good at fighting. So if you believe this is yours, fight like it's yours and don't stop swinging until you win. From this point forward, your mindset has to be anything that stands against me will be defeated. So if they stack the odds against you, guess what? The odds gonna have to get it too. And if you're gonna say
the odds just gonna have to get it too.
For the rest of the year and watch where God takes you.
That's where I'm at. The odds just gonna have to get it too. You feel me? The odds are just gonna have to get it too. Period. Period. Point blank. I can't. You know, the event is in September. From now on, after this event, I will be excuse me, you all. I will be regrouping everything from a whole new board. Everything is going to be a fresh and new because of what people have shown me. People have shown me that they don't want to do it. People have shown me that it's got to be me. Okay, it's got to be me because sickle cell disease ain't done nothing to nobody, especially people that don't have it. So it's got to be me. So since I realize that it is me, I can accept that it's me. And you don't want to fool with nothing that I got going on. That's fine. But you could have said it. You could have told me to my face. You could have been woman enough to have a conversation with the entire committee of the fashion show. You could respond to emails. You could respond in the group chat. You don't respond nowhere or say a word.
Yeah, I'm coming to encourage somebody that feels like everything has to be put back together before God uses you. And Joseph was fractured by his family, fractured by his own blood brothers, fractured by the title of slave. He was never a slave where he came from. He was his dad's favorite. He probably never did any of those jobs at his own home. He gets totally taken out of the context that he's familiar with and brought into this place. He's fractured, but somehow God still makes him fruitful. I prophesy over somebody watching right now that your fractures will no longer keep you from being fruitful. So he's fruitful, but fractured.
And this is how I feel right now. I feel so betrayed. So betrayed.
In Genesis 39, he comes encounter.
So betrayed. I promise you. I really do. I really truly do. That's exactly how I feel.
Of compromise. If y'all don't know the story, that Potiphar's wife says, "Oh my God's out there. You're looking good over there." And takes an interest in Joseph while he's being fruitful.
I actually didn't.
Ooh, watch this.
I actually, you know what, Tanya? I actually didn't. I honestly, truly, actually did not want to. But I can't keep sitting here and acting like this does not affect anything. Like, no, I'm not. And in between all of this, it's like low key, it's so whack. It's so whack because it didn't even have to come to this route. And I have done more than enough that I didn't deserve. You just telling me, F me, I'm not helping no more. I'm done. You couldn't even pass on the information. Oh, Nikki, you overwhelming me with what I said I was going to do. You couldn't say nothing. That lets me to believe that you want to see my event fail. You want to see it just fall by the wayside. You want to be with everybody else. So when they sit up and ha and key, that's how you want to be about it. But it just goes to show me so many different things. So many.
Dangerous place to be. To be being successful and fruitful, but still having very broken pieces on the inside. And this is where the enemy always comes to try and get you to compromise. Beware when everything's working and you have not healed internally. The people that are coming into your life are going to present you with compromise. Some of you right now are living in decisions that you made because the inside, you got to a platform, but you were still insecure. So you used the platform and the Gucci and the Louis and this and that and her and him and this and that to make you isolated and feel better about yourself. And now compromise is coming into your life. I'm coming to encourage somebody that feels like everything has to be put back together before God uses you. And Joseph was fractured by his family, fractured by his own blood brothers, fractured by the title of slave. He was never a slave where he came from. How many of y'all got problems in this room? How many of y'all need this word, by the way? Can I tell you something? God's promises have priority over your problems. Your issues, your age, will not prevent God from bringing that thing through you.
Amen.
You're going to have to find out how to be effective and manage your attitude. Because
I'm trying.
is on your life, and God is going to use you.
I'm trying to be effective and manage my attitude. Lord knows I am.
I'm going to have a well swallow you up and still spit you into your purpose.
Lord knows I am.
Because I created you for my glory. And nothing you do will derail what I have created you for. Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? Your history won't take away your destiny.
And nothing can take away my destiny. Nothing and nobody.
All he wants you to do is learn how to live poor when you're rich. You hear me? Do you hear me? Do you understand me? That your history is teaching you about your destiny. So if you grew up in a house where there was a lot of yelling, hollering, cussing, fighting, and abuse, doesn't mean that you build a house with a lot of hollering, cussing, fighting, and abuse. God not only wants you to learn from what people do, he also wants you to learn from what they don't do. And now you get an opportunity to create an environment that's healthy and whole for your children and your family because of what you saw and what it did to you.
I'm just at that stage of picking up where I am. I've never quit anything. I've had many of times where I've said those words, but I haven't fell in on those actions. But I'm just seeing people for who they are, and with everything in me, I believe them. I honestly, truly do. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to close with the prayer. The tickets right now are $100. I will talk about them on both platforms. I will discuss that. I'm just in a very type of place. Yeah, it is messed up. It is messed up, and this will too shall pass, and I will do more things. It just won't include the same individuals. We're down to putting the programs together, you all. This is where we're down to, putting the programs together and making sure that everything comes together in a very nice way. I refuse to produce and or put out crap. And I really do feel like when a person pulls away from you without saying anything, they really want to see you fail. And that's a sad place to feel from somebody that you really genuinely cared about and you really genuinely stepped out and did things for it and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to close with the prayer, and then I will see y'all for coffee chat. The prayer is Psalm 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp for my feet and a light on my path. So that's where I will stay. I have to stay on the path despite anything that is going on, despite anything that transpires, despite anything. All right? Prayers going up for your nephew. I pray that everything goes well in Jesus' name. God didn't say, oh, absolutely. He sure didn't, Chitter. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. So, at some point, you just got to have enough with having enough. And for those of you that want to see me fail, shame on you. For those of you that put your name on anything that I had going on for this foundation and then you ghosted me, shame on you. Let's see what's going to happen when you need. Let's see if you can go to the people who you bend over backwards for when you need. Because Nikki won't be there anymore. Because I see you for who you are. And I'm okay with it. This too shall pass. And I will continue moving forward. And everything that I put my hands on will be a success. Because that's the way it's designed to be. And when I see people for who they are, I'm going to believe them every chance I get. I love you guys on purpose with so much purpose. I'm really trying to stay in a positive mindset despite everything that's going on. Michelle, if you know any other people that would like to attend the fashion show, the tickets are $100. Could you spread the word? I'm going to talk about this on my regular page. I'm going to be pushing these tickets everywhere from this point on. Everything will turn into a success. For those of you all that are out here in the bushes waiting on my demise or my fail, go to hell. And I won't meet you there. All right? Go straight to hell. Absolutely, Diane. I'm glad you received it, Lisa. Woo! See? They open the door and here they go. So I love you guys. Let me, in between, I'm going to go out and feed Esco, and I'll see y'all for coffee chat. All right? Love you guys on purpose with so much purpose. Tanya, thank you so much. My ear is bleeding. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's bleeding. Okay, I'll see you guys shortly for coffee chat. Love you guys. Bye.